What's up, everyone? It's Chicks in the Office with Ria and Fran giving you that Friday energy on a Wednesday. The Friday energy is flatlining today. It's completely flatlined. Brain no have thoughts.
Oh boy. It's flatline for half of us.
Half of us are
Half
flatlining.
of us. Yeah. Uh, I'm okay. I have a lot of shit to do, but you are, yeah, it's flatlined over at the Chiffa-Lockwood household.
Flatlined. I said on Sunday or Monday, if you listen to the podcast, that I was getting my second vaccine shot. And this is not to like scare anybody getting the vaccine. You should still get your vaccine shot, still
Yeah.
get the second shot. Don't skip it. None of that nonsense. But I feel like shit. And I'm not trying to be that person that's like keeps talking about how shitty they feel after their second shot.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really not trying to be that person, but there's no other way to go about this right now.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like asshole, like deep inside of an asshole. Imagine
Oh,
what that looks like.
thank you so
That's
much.
how I feel.
Thank you so much for that. Really, definitely needed that description. No, but you're right. I did read an article that there's like millions of Americans just not going to get their second doses. So I really hope people do go get their second doses.
Well, I read that as well, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I don't want to be that person who talks about it and then scares other people because it is what it is. You feel
Yeah.
sick for a day or two.
Right. But it's like
You're
if you
gonna
go
feel
and get the
better.
first one, like,
You
just
gotta just suck it up and
Yeah.
get the second one.
Yeah.
Why stop yourself?
Exactly.
Why stop yourself? So that's where I'm at, but we're going to get through it. We're going to come out on the other side, and then we're going to be fully vaccinated. So that's just a huge plus. So
Definitely.
things are looking up, but we do have some shit to talk about that's more important than that. And it is the fact that Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson are back in the headlines
Yeah.
about a possible Tristan Thompson scandal.
Again.
And when there is a Tristan Thompson cheating scandal, it takes over our entire lives. Nothing else matters because if Tristan Thompson cheated on Khloe Kardashian again, we have a big fucking issue. We have a big issue, Francesca.
Maria, I feel numb to it at this point. Like I will say that I did see some reports earlier in the week. I think, like Radar Online had posted something because I saw some things on social media, but it really hit the mainstream media today. Page 6, big article. They're talking about this girl. Here's the thing. We have a great show, but like we said, Rhea, brain not working fully. So we're going to
No
save
function.
we're going to break it down. We're going to discuss all of it. We have other topics we want to talk about. We're going to talk about it on Friday. We have trivia. We're going to compete as hard as we can. And then we have an awesome interview with Leah McSweeney from Real Housewives of New York. So that's what you guys are going to listen to today. We're going to break down all of what's going on with Khloe and Tristan, and like I said, some other topics for Friday. It's just the initial stages now, right? Like this girl went on the No Jumper podcast. She put out a TikTok on Tuesday, kind of giving her side of things, but we haven't heard anything yet from the Kardashians. It's just, like I said, kind of a numb feeling because it's like, hey, here he is again. Did we really think he wasn't going to get caught in something like this again? I never did. I mean, like I did think that this was going to happen again. I don't know if I said that right.
We will go over the full details on Friday because I feel like more is going to come out. Like you said, this is the initial stages. So
Yeah.
this woman, Sydney, allegedly is claiming that her and Tristan Thompson slept together sometime in January of 2021.
Met in November.
And met in November. Now, things are unclear about Tristan and Khloe's relationship because if you have been watching this season of The Kardashians, it's kind of unclear whether or not they're together. They say they're not together sexually, so it's kind of misleading, but who knows what happened after that. That was obviously
the
filmed a while
engagement
ago.
ring she's wearing. Like, is that really an
Yes.
engagement ring?
The engagement ring she's wearing. And this is just really, for right now, all I want to say is a reminder to me and you, Fran, a reminder to us, okay?
Okay.
To stick by our gut feelings. Because when there were speculation and rumors that Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson were back together, of course, nobody is so happy, clapping up and down, jumping up around. I can't speak.
What was that?
Yeah. And
I thought I was having a
there
stroke.
you go, folks, on why we will not be going through all the topics today. That's just.
Oh, okay.
We watched a straight up malfunction on our screen.
Malfunctioning.
Yeah.
Yes, that just happened. What I'm saying is, let me just get to the point. We need to stick to our gut feelings because we tried to be nice and be like, if this is what Khloe Kardashian wants, this is what Khloe Kardashian should have.
Right.
We're not
like, we can't judge.
We
She's
can't
happy.
judge. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm judging people from now on. I'm judging people the way I would judge them. I'm not tiptoeing and saying, oh, it's Khloe's right to want to be in the relationship with Tristan Thompson. Fuck that. We have a gut reaction and we should stick to it because clearly it's happening again. This scumbag, and that's how people like Khloe Kardashian get fooled, is fools like me and you being like, no, Khloe, it's all right. Go back to him. She needs people to tell her not to be with him at this point. Sorry. I know you guys got a kid together. You could work that out. But he seems like such a fucking scumbag.
He just can't keep it in his pants.
No, he can't. And for right now, it's a lesson for me and you. On Friday, we'll dive into more of it about Tristan and Khloe. But me and you, we need to stick to our guns. And we're not going back on Tristan Thompson this time. We're not telling Khloe it's okay.
No.
We're just not.
And I don't know if Tristan Thompson now is just like an easy target because like he has cheated before. So it's like, let's just talk about Tristan Thompson cheating. It'll blow up a million times because there is always an aspect to that. But on the other side of that too, it's like, well, we know he's done it before, so he'll do it, so he can do it again. It's not like it totally comes out of the blue where you're like, oh, guy, Tristan, stand-up guy, he would never cheat. No, it's like this is a guy that has cheated before. So when you hear this again, it raises your eyebrow like, it would make sense if it did happen again. And I don't know. And like you said, even from watching the Kardashians, there does seem to be some frustration from Tristan's side. I think he is frustrated that he and Khloe were not like fully back together and Khloe was a little more skeptical about the whole thing. And who knows, maybe Tristan lashed out, started DMing some people. You never know. But it's just a disaster. Khloe can't keep going on like this. Khloe always posts the wall art Instagram story, inspirational quotes. She does those often, but in the last couple days, they have been a little more like the ones she posted when the Jordan Woods shit went down. So just something to keep in mind. We'll see what happens, but and like I said, what we said a billion times, we'll talk about it again on Friday, but not good.
Khloe Kardashian deserves better, and we will leave it at that for now.
Yes.
So for today's show, we have Beat Ria and Fran trivia. Obviously, it's Wednesday, so we're giving you that trivia. And we have a great interview with Leah McSweeney from Real Housewives of New York City. So giddy on up, everybody, and go listen to the rest of the show. Yeehaw!
All right, guys, we have trivia coming up, but we're going to get serious for a second here. The last year has been hard on a lot of people, and that's why we're doing something new and partnering with our new sponsor, BetterHelp Online Therapy. This whole company, Barstool Sports, we truly love and appreciate our listeners. Without you, none of us would be able to do what we do every day. So sometimes it's just, you want to bring something good, you want to recommend something that's really going to better people's lives. And people really do tend to take care of themselves more physically, when they take care of their minds as well. There's kind of a misunderstanding sometimes about what therapy is. You see it in the movies. You think of it's like a shrink. People are lying down on that couch. That's not the case. Therapy can be whatever you make it. There's been multiple times that I've, gone to therapy, not gone to therapy. But when I have, it is so amazing. And sometimes you just need someone to vent to, someone that you don't know, someone who has no connection to your life. I've had a very busy last month personally, so when I am able to take an hour and speak to someone and just kind of get everything off my chest, when that hour ends, I feel so great. It's like just this weight is lifted off of me. You feel like you can breathe clear. It's really such a great way to clear your mind and really take care of yourself, because you never know when someone's struggling. There's no shame in that. People shouldn't have to hide if they're struggling. You don't have to tell everyone your personal business, obviously, but that's why you can talk to a therapist about it privately. It's really so great, so important to take care of your mental health. And BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can start communicating with your therapist in under 48 hours. Like I said, when there's, sometimes when things feel like I'm getting too busy, I'm too stressed, hopping on BetterHelp is so, so easy. So join the millions of people who are seeing what therapy is really about. It's always a good time to invest in yourself because you are your greatest asset. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, and our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/office. That's BetterHelp.com/office, and our listeners will get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp. We're back for another game of Beat Ria and Fran. Today we have Annie and Carolyn joining us. They are shipwrecked in an unknown location, and they're ready to do some trivia. So we're going to get into it. Before we do that, I'm going to ask you guys, because I think we decided that, we just kind of go right into the game and nobody gets to really meet the players that we're playing. So why don't you guys tell us how you started listening to Chicks in the Office and maybe a little bit about yourselves?
Sure. So I'm Carolyn and this is Annie. We're both from Newport Beach, California. We've started listening to your guys' podcast from the very beginning. At least I know we both did. We definitely would text about it a lot. And we just think you guys are awesome. It's fun kind of listening to you guys talk around. And the really funny thing is, and I'm sure Anne will mention this, but you've actually, Ria, you've tweeted out Anne before. Her birthday was in March.
Last year. Last year.
And Anne said the only thing she wanted for her birthday was a shout out from Trent, and you retweeted it and Trent made it happen. And I swear we had a whole party about it. It was great.
I love that.
Yeah. Trent made me a full birthday video. It was basically one of those, what are those called?
Cameos.
Where you do the video shout outs. Yeah, a full cameo. It was pretty hilarious. He was like, "Why do you want this from me?" I was like, I don't really know, but I do.
There you go.
That's great.
That's a great backstory. And are you guys pop culture experts? How would you describe yourselves in the pop culture field?
It kind of depends what we're talking about. I know a lot of stupid facts that people don't care about and don't know about. But
that's okay. I turned that into a career, so you're good. My dad calls me a font of useless information, so that's it's really where I thrive. All right, so let's get into it. We'll start off. Noah is going to pick a movie, and each of us will try and guess the Rotten Tomatoes score of that movie, and whoever is closest will decide which team goes first. We're playing 15 total questions, and whoever has the most points at the end of 15 questions will be the winner. So Noah, what movie? And also, if we get it wrong, you guys have a chance to steal, and vice versa.
In 30 seconds.
30 seconds on the clock for each question.
Okay.
What is the movie, Noah?
The movie is The Social Network.
Ooh. Okay.
Shit.
All right, Annie and Carolyn, you guys go first.
you can go first.
Did this get any accolades? Was it nominated?
I feel like it did.
I'm gonna say 68.
All right, I feel like it's really high, it's weirdly high, which makes me want to go lower, but I'm gonna go 72.
Shoot, should we have spread out a little more?
I don't know. Shit, wait.
Too late. Question's done.
82.
I'm going to go 94. I feel like it's really high.
96.
Yeah, there we go. I knew it was really
That's
high.
a high one.
It's one of my favorite
That's
movies.
probably one of the highest ones.
Yeah, I knew it was up there. 96?
96,
All right,
yeah.
2 off. Okay. Rhea and Fran get to go first.
All right. Everyone, I hope people don't get mad at me again like last week. Fran and Rhea included.
Look, as long as you don't have a quote from Tropic Thunder, we'll be good.
I don't. Okay. First question to Rhea and Fran. This is from Grace from Troy, New York. Name the actors and actresses who play the 6 main characters in Friends.
Name the actors and actresses. Their actual names?
In
Their
real
real
life.
names. Okay.
I mean,
Wait, what?
that's like the easiest question ever. No.
I mean, it's too hard. It's too easy.
No,
like every goddamn question.
No, we
We're
can't.
not getting
Yeah, no,
into
we
this.
can't
We're
do
not
it
getting
already.
into this.
Noah's already
Yeah.
raised his voice. We're
yeah,
only
yeah.
one question in. Okay,
Cut
so
that part off.
you
I'm not cutting it
got
out.
you got Courtney Cox, you got Jennifer Aniston,
Aniston.
Lisa Kudrow, you have
I hope you get it wrong.
Matthew
man.
Perry.
Matthew Perry and
David
Schwimmer and
15 seconds. I'm
What?
praying
Oh, no.
you get it wrong.
Joey.
What's Joey's name?
No.
10 seconds.
No, don't you dare.
Tell me you know.
We have time to think.
5.
Matt LeBlanc.
Fuck.
Woo! Oh, Matt LeBlanc is Matt LeBlanc. Final answer.
Yes, correct.
Thank God. Oh my God.
God, that would have been so
I was
good.
gonna freak out.
That would have been my favorite moment of all time. Okay.
I just had like a spasm. It hit me. I like jumped out of the chair.
Yeah, Fran, you definition of short circuit.
I really did. Okay.
All right. This next question. Shout out Rhea. Not this Rhea, but
Whoa.
our Rhea.
What?
Well, there's another Rhea in
There's
the world?
another Rhea?
Yeah, Rhea.
Where's she from?
I don't know.
Oh boy. So are we sure this isn't Rhea?
No, it's not Rhea. Okay. Which of the following was the first Ariana Grande song to reach #1 on the Billboard Hot 100? A. Problem. B. Thank You Next. C. Break Free. D. Dangerous Woman.
Carolyn.
Well, it's obviously not Thank You Next.
Yeah, that one's
It's
like way too old.
Dangerous Woman came after Break Free, so it's between Problem or Break Free. I don't know Problem. I'm not a big Ariana Grande fan.
No, me
Totally
either.
different. I feel like it'd probably be it's Break Free or Problem.
10 seconds.
Go with your gut.
Break Free.
Incorrect.
Shocked.
I actually
Oh,
thought it was
sweet
Break
child.
Free.
I think it's Problem.
Then it's got to be Problem. Unless it's, what was it? Thank You Next and Dangerous Woman were the other ones?
Yeah.
It's got to be Problem. Dangerous Woman, yeah. All right, we're going Problem, final answer.
Incorrect.
Oh, is it Dangerous Woman?
It's Thank You
So
Next.
weak.
It's Thank You Next?
She didn't have one for the first like half of her career. Yeah. Thank You Next
What
was the first one.
what
and
was
then
the
she
question?
had like and then she had like what was the first song she had to reach #1 on Billboard Hot
Oh,
100?
wow.
She
That's
said like
the first one ever?
Yeah, and then she had like
You're
5
telling
after
me
that.
Break Free wasn't
Wow.
#1?
It
I'm
wasn't
surprised by
#1.
that. Okay. Definitely not up on my
I could Google
Ariana
right
Grande
now
trivia.
and check that information.
All right. And then this one is to Rhea and Fran.
Okay.
Shout out Colleen from New Jersey.
Thanks,
Which
Colleen.
one of these American Idol contestants won their season? A. Jennifer Hudson. B. Chris Daughtry. C. Adam Lambert. D. Jordan Sparks.
Adam Lambert did
Lambert.
not win. No, he did not
Oh,
win.
he didn't win? Well, Jennifer
I-
Jennifer Hudson certainly didn't win.
I remember because my dad was devastated.
So Jennifer Hudson, Adam Lambert did not. Chris Daughtry
20
and
seconds.
what was the last one?
Jordan Sparks.
Jordan Sparks. I think Jordan Sparks. No,
I think it's Chris Daughtry. I
10
don't.
seconds.
I don't
That's
think.
what my-
I don't think Chris Daughtry won.
So maybe it's Jordan Sparks because it definitely wasn't Adam
5.
Lambert.
Okay, D. Jordan Sparks. Final answer.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, phew.
I was gonna say Daughtry was definitely one of those that like got voted off sneaky earlier than his
Well, I know,
his
I
fame.
think I think Chris Daughtry got voted off like he was like the final two.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't remember who he lost to.
Right. Go ahead.
Okay. Next question to Annie and Carolyn. Shout out Steph from New Jersey. What are the 5 Ds of dodgeball?
Oh, dodge, duck, dip, dive, dodge.
Correct.
Woo!
Wow, you guys-
Noah was like, I'm not even gonna have you guys like discuss it. Like it was.
Yeah,
I can thank
they
my
could've
Carolyn was
brother
like,
for that
Carolyn was
one.
like, right.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they were.
He was writing them down. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't need this. I got
Well,
this one.
You don't understand. When the girls did not know that you made me bleed my own blood,
I did.
Oh,
we lost it.
that's when
Yeah.
I was like, we could win this movie.
That was
This
yeah.
game,
That's
we gotta
that's a
sign
tough
up.
one.
All right, this next one I like just because it might be easy, but I like because the person wrote it in like a poem.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
Stacy
Oh.
from Charlton, Massachusetts. Roses are red. The Bachelor is the reason. Can you name the final 3 from Pilot Pete's season?
Ooh, I like
I like the
that.
poem. Hannah Ann. Madison. Oh boy.
Kelsey?
Kelsey?
Or was it?
No,
was
I
the-
think
Oh, no, it was Victoria.
Victoria.
10 seconds.
Was it Victoria? Hometown. Kelsey got a hometown. Those 4 got hometowns.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
Final.
Okay, so Victoria. Is that what we're going with?
Yeah.
Hannah Ann, Madison, Victoria. Final answer.
Correct.
Yeah, because remember we had the hometowns meltdown.
Yep.
Yeah, but Kelsey also got a hometown.
Yeah,
so-
she did.
Rhea and Fran are up 3-1 right now. This next question, shout out Lana and Natalie.
Double
Yeah, double
co-writers.
question. Yeah, co-writers.
Okay.
I thought you said llama too.
No, Lana.
Enunciate over there.
Ah, Jesus Christ. What was the name of Lizzie McGuire's Italian pop star alter ego in the Lizzie McGuire movie?
Oh, okay, so Apollo and oh my God, you're not gonna do this right now.
I could describe her.
Oh no, I am not forgetting.
Hey now.
It's the brown-haired Lizzie McGuire.
Yeah. I feel like it'd be like
Oh no,
Christine. I don't know.
no.
Yeah, just put in a guess. What's
10
like the most
seconds.
Italian name you can think of?
I can't think of any
5
Italian names
seconds.
right now.
Christiana. Helena.
3, 2, 1.
Christiana. We are
Correct.
still wrong, and we have
Paolo and
No.
Isabella.
Final answer.
Shit!
Yeah, final answer.
Correct.
No.
Damn.
Wow, we're getting our asses kicked. We should
4-1
have known
Rhea
that
and Fran.
one.
Oh,
Okay.
it's okay. It's all about everybody loves a comeback.
Yeah, that is true.
This question is to Rhea and Fran. Shout out Annie.
Shout out Annie.
How did Beyonce announce her and Jay-Z were pregnant with Blue Ivy?
At the
VMAs.
VMAs.
Correct.
Did you need more
You
detail?
got-
No.
At the VMAs.
Yeah, at
Hey,
the VMAs.
Yeah.
hey Noah, that was my question.
Was it actually? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, Noah, you can't
Well,
be letting that happen.
Well, you're lucky that it went to you and not
yeah,
her.
I know that. Yeah,
No,
Yeah.
but you gotta.
I wouldn't have admitted it if it
Yeah,
had gone
no,
to
I
us.
was gonna say. I actually thought I was like when I heard the name, I was like gonna make a joke that Annie wrote the question,
okay.
and she really did write the question.
Didn't even cross my mind. Okay. Shout out Brooke from New York. Why did Kris Jenner say this is a case for the FBI on Keeping Up with the Kardashians?
I do not.
I could know this. This is a case for the FBI. It's when they're pranking her at some point. I want to say
10
it's when
seconds.
she got drunk. You don't know. I'm just gonna guess when she got drunk and like blacked out, or when she blacked out and they put her in the dumpster. I don't think that's right, but
Incorrect.
I'm laughing at that description. But I also don't know it. God, Ria, do you remember?
No, I kind of felt what Annie was saying though when they were pranking, they were TPing somebody's house. But part of me
Was it a Todd Crane's prank?
Part of me
10
thinks
seconds.
it was a joke, but then part of me thinks that it was about when Courtney's pictures were released.
5 seconds.
Her. She was being blackmailed about the pictures.
Go with that.
Okay, the blackmailing of Courtney's pictures.
Correct.
Whoa!
Damn.
Kim lost
Wow.
Courtney's nude photos.
There you go.
Yes. Wow, good memory, Ria. See, you got some function up there.
That one made me proud. I'm gonna smile all day thinking about that one.
All right. Ria and Fran are up 6-1 now.
We're getting smoked.
Yeah, we're getting smoked.
Shout out
Our friends
Alyssa.
aren't going to be very proud of us.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. All right, I'm doing a little Family Feud music to let you guys know we're going into a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with the second half of trivia. We've been drinking these new Cintron World energy drinks. They are so delicious. I have it on the table with me right now. On YouTube, you can see it's in this cute little can. It has this crown on it. This is the classic sugar-free flavor. Citron is a lifestyle beverage brand, aspirational lifestyle beverage brand. They have these sparkling flavored energy beverages like the one I have in my hand right now. And they also have premium bottled water and revitalizer shots. Cintron is fashionable and functional. Like I said, the crown on the bottle, so cute. It's inspired by the Miss Africa beauty pageant. They have very cool bottle designs, cute little can, you can, hold it nicely in your hands, not too big, not too clunky. If you're looking for premium ingredients, long-lasting energy, and vitamin B complex without the junk, crash, or aftertaste, Cintron is your top choice. You can follow them on social at Cintron World to see all their fun, fashionable, inspiring things they have coming up for empowering women, supporting entrepreneurs. You can see them at hockey games and at charity polo events. You can buy it online at cintronworld.com with promo code CHICKS20 and you'll save 20% off and shipping included. Cintron is more than just a beverage. It's a lifestyle, and Cintron doesn't just fit into your lifestyle. It enhances it by encouraging you to look good and feel great. I'm going to crack this bad boy open right now. Hear that nice noise? Yep. Take a nice sip. It tastes really, really good. So you can try it, like I said, right now. You can go online at cintronworld.com with promo code CHICKS20 and save 20% off with shipping included. Drink it, live it with Cintron.
Shout out Alyssa for this next question. What was Mark Sloan's nickname for Lexi in Grey's Anatomy?
Oh, no.
Well, he was McSweeney.
This is to Ria and Fran.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not us.
What was his nickname for Lexi? Steamy.
15 seconds.
You don't even were at this part, were you, Ria? No, yeah.
No.
Oh, fuck.
Part of me wants to say sexy Lexi, but I never watched.
10
So
seconds.
I don't know.
5.
Was it? No, why do I feel like it was sexy Lexi? It's not like that's gonna be my guess because I can't think of anything.
Incorrect.
Yeah.
I want to say he has just met Lexi where I'm at in Grey's right now. And I want to say it's like the sister. But it's not like the sister because he's like banging her. So
I watched it so long ago.
10 seconds.
That went by so fast.
I'm going to go with like little sister. I'm just going to guess. I know it's not that, but
Close, but not correct.
I was gonna say that.
It's Little Gray.
Little Gray. Yeah. Yep. When they said sister, I was like, that sounds close. Little Gray. Damn.
I knew it was
Nice job.
little something.
You got that right in my head.
This one is to Annie and Carolyn. Shout out Stephanie.
Stephanie.
How many episodes of Jersey Shore did Angelina last before leaving the first season?
Dude, I've been useless this game. I am sorry.
That's a very funny episode, very funny question.
How many episodes did she last?
Yes.
Of the last season?
No, of the first season. So remember, she like flipped out and left. I'm gonna go with 3.
Final answer?
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Nice.
Savage.
We used to watch Jersey Shore on Christmas Eve.
That's a great
That's
tradition.
beautiful.
Honestly.
That's incredibly festive.
Hometown values at the Kinney house.
I'd love to be a part of your family.
Yeah.
You would.
Little GTL.
All right, so the score is 6-2, Ria and Fran.
Okay.
This next question, it's not a shout out to mine.
Shout out me for writing this.
I was just ready to say shout out. What pair of actors were originally set to star in La La Land before Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone? A. Jake Gyllenhaal and Jennifer Lawrence. B. Miles Teller and Emma Watson. C. Chris Evans and Scarlett Johansson. Or D. Ryan Reynolds and Saoirse Ronan.
It's B.
Miles Teller and Emma Watson? Really?
I just have a feeling.
Are you? Okay. I think it might be A, but okay.
What's the final answer?
Ria said B so confidently that I gotta go with B.
That's your final answer?
Yeah.
Okay, correct.
Well, okay.
Wow.
That's so stressful, Noah.
I really didn't think that was it. When you said
Yeah.
B, I was like, in my head, I was like, oh, that's not it.
Yeah. Apparently
This-
they turned it down because they wanted more money.
Wow.
This is a game where I'm learning to trust myself and I'm learning to trust my gut instinct.
Wait, did you not
and so-
know? Or you just
No, I
guessed?
did.
No, she
I
knew
did know
right away.
I did know.
Okay.
No, clearly she knew
No,
right
no.
away.
I was
It
going to say,
so-
but she's like, trust my, like if you knew it, you
Oh,
know.
no, I know.
you know.
Well,
No,
no,
but I'm saying-
she doesn't want to second guess herself.
Trust my instinct, meaning like there have been times where I know the answer and then everyone's like, but is that it? And then I start thinking, wait, is that it? And I'm just trying to go with what I think that I know and it's working. So there you
Yeah.
go.
Okay, Ria and Fran are up 7-2. This next one, I'm going to play a line from a movie, and it's not going to be from Tropic Thunder, but you tell
Okay.
me what it is to Annie and Carolyn.
Well, gentlemen, you had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
Oh, that's Django Unchained. That's Leonardo DiCaprio.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Correct.
Crush that.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm
Nice.
happy you got that.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
We had to get the movie quote, right?
I mean, last
No.
week just went so badly.
Yeah.
Okay. 7-3, Ria and Fran.
Okay.
Shout out Emma. During the infamous Gossip Girl Thanksgiving dinner table scene,
Let's go.
what song was playing?
That's it? No
That's
multiple
it.
no multiple
so many
choice.
so many
no-
people sent this in that I'm like,
okay.
you gotta know. I can't even give you the options.
I really wish the question was, what was the song playing when Blair and
I
Chuck
know.
had sex?
Yeah.
Because I would know that.
Or in the
Literally
final
a
act
second.
or in the finale
Oh,
when
in the
they're
limo?
when they're running away from the police too.
Or the opening
Thanksgiving.
15 seconds.
I have no idea.
Come on, guys.
I don't know.
Ria?
I don't even have a guess.
Is it?
I haven't watched
what you
Gossip
Girl.
say?
4,
Go for
3.
it.
I
Is it-
said, what you say?
Do you have the name of that song?
Jason Derulo?
Jason Derulo.
Oh, what'd you say?
Yeah.
Final answer?
Yes.
Correct.
Let's go. Who am I?
Rhea, you might have to get
Nowhere.
you might have to get vaxxed up every time we play.
Yeah.
Literally, all of a sudden she just
Out of
turns
nowhere,
around
I
and is like,
immediately was like singing in my head, I'm ready to go.
Damn.
Wow.
You know,
On
and they
your-
all
on
leave
your
the
A
table,
game
it's
today,
a
Rhea.
hoppin'.
Because
Yeah.
I knew that song was in both the OC and Gossip Girl in two iconic moments. So I
Yeah.
was like, okay, well, I know the OC one. I'm not remembering the Gossip Girl one, but it feels
Good.
like that
Yeah.
might be it.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Yeah, that was a moment too.
That was
All
our
right.
moment to shine.
This one is to Annie and Carolyn. Shout out Samantha. Name the final 2 couples from The Bachelor. Listen to your heart.
Oh shit, I didn't watch this. I know you did. You love
No, I do like music, but they were also in. They sang at Tayshia's deal. Didn't they just come back and they were in La Quinta? It's freaking like Allie and Chris.
15 seconds.
I
You
literally
couldn't tell me. I could
no,
not.
it's Bree and Chris.
10.
That's my guess. I don't.
But
there's
there's
two
two
couples.
couples.
Oh.
The final 2 couples.
The final 2
Oh, crap.
couples.
All right, 5,
Okay, well, I think,
4,
I got nothing.
3.
yeah, I just
Nothing.
know the one. Bree and Chris. Yeah.
All right, to Ria and Fran.
It's Chris and Bree, and
The other two.
Ryan. Was Ryan in the top 2? No? I don't
think
know.
so. I have no idea.
Matt and
Savannah?
no. What's shoot, I'm literally looking at her face in my
5.
head. Matt and
It starts with an R?
Ryan, Riley.
2, 1.
No, it's gone. I don't have it.
All right. It's Bree and Chris and Trevor and Jamie.
Oh, no,
Oh,
was
Trevor
it
and
Trevor and
Jamie.
Jamie? Yeah.
Why can it be name one of the two couples?
That would be too easy.
Wasn't even
Sorry.
close. What was
That'd be too
who am I
easy, like
thinking of
naming
though?
the
You know what I'm talking
friends.
about?
Oh,
Ryan,
wow. God.
You know, Noah, it's bad.
gotta
It's
throw-
bad when the guests start turning on
I
you.
got
That's
it.
all
Well,
I
you
gotta
know what?
say.
You know what I've noticed? Whoever's losing turns on me.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair.
We're not
Okay.
competitive.
Okay.
We are
Final
not good
question.
people.
To Ria and Fran.
Okay.
Which of these actors did not serve in their country's military in real life? A. Gal Gadot.
Ooh.
B. Adam Driver. C. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. D. Morgan Freeman.
A and B definitely. So either The Rock or Morgan Freeman.
The Rock did not.
I want to say it's The Rock. Like The Rock played football.
The Rock was a wrestler. It's
Like
gotta
was
be
he
the Rock.
in the army very young? I'm
I
gonna
feel like The Rock is somebody
My wife, I
we'd seen multiple pictures of The Rock in the army if he was.
right.
10
Right.
seconds.
That's very true. We'd be posting throwbacks. All right, we're going with the Dwayne The Rock Johnson final answer.
Correct. All right. 9-3, the final score. Ria and Fran are
We're back,
winners.
baby. We're back. Woo! We needed that.
We're back.
I did not feel good after. I got so many funny tweets after they were like, "Fran is not a good loser."
Really?
Yes.
I didn't get any tweets about it. Maybe you're
Oh well, because I was way more worked up than you were. They were like,
Yeah.
"Fran is not taking losing."
Oh, I
well.
got some like support being like the way that Fran yelled at you. Like, yeah.
damn. Because I
Great job today, Noah.
Yeah,
good.
thanks.
Good.
I think the thing is I get very excited when I do win. So I'm maybe
Yeah.
not like the worst loser, but
Well,
I'm
Ria, you literally
I brag
stormed
about
at,
winning.
You stormed out
However,
of your
you
chair.
are a notoriously bad loser, Ria.
for sure. No,
Yeah.
I definitely don't like to lose.
Yeah.
Definitely not. No, the reason
It's we're back at Beat Bobby Flay.
Yeah.
Yeah. The reason I stormed out of my chair was because it was one of those things that I talked about earlier, not trusting my gut instinct. I knew it was boom boom pow, and then I didn't say it was boom boom pow. So this game,
She hasn't festered over it at
Yeah.
all.
no. This game, I've redeemed myself, but
did.
girls, you did a great job. Thank you so much for playing with us.
Thank
Yeah,
you for
amazing.
picking us. And Noah, thanks for picking my question. It feels really
Yeah.
good.
Double
Yeah,
whammy.
double.
All right, so Annie and Carolyn, thank you very much for playing, and we'll be back next week for another game of Beat Ria and Fran. The sun is shining. We're getting close to the beach weather. It's time to get out there, get some sunshine. And if that's the case, you're going to need some sunglasses to rock. And I know, whether it's different for your outfit or you're wearing them on the beach, whatever reason you need sunglasses, you really should go check out Shady Rays because, Shady Rays have never really understood why sunglasses are so expensive. You walk into a store and some people are dropping hundreds of dollars on sunglasses. It's crazy. So Shady Rays, they set out to change that. They're an independent sunglasses company, so they do things their way. They are premium polarized shades at a fraction of the price of the big name brands, so you don't need to overpay for those sunglasses. Like I said, they're so expensive. And one of the best things about Shady Rays by far is their warranty. It's one of the strongest warranties out of any eyewear company. Replacements, if shades are lost or broken for any reason, it doesn't matter what happens. You drop them in the ocean, lake, anything, they'll replace them, which you will not be able to do with your high price shades. You've tried it before. They're not as helpful as Shady Rays will be. So even with that strong of a warranty, they managed to make quality that I can tell you is so nice. The glasses are just starting at $48. They also provide 10 meals to fight hunger in America with every order placed and have donated over 15 million meals to date. I'm telling you, their product is amazing. They are very fashionable. You can find the women's shades online. I think are so cute. And you get free returns and exchanges. You either love the shades or Shady Rays will pay to ship them back. That's it. So change the way you wear sunglasses and join the team that has your back for life. Shady Rays is running their deepest deal of the season exclusively for us. Use code CITO for 50% off 2 or more pairs at shadyrays.com. Buy one, get one free. You can get 2 pairs for $48. Redeem only at shadyrays.com, where you can find all their newest and best shades. Like I said, use code CITO for 50% off 2 or more pairs of sunglasses at shadyrays.com.
All right, everyone, we are here with a special guest, Leah McSweeney from Real Housewives of New York City. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
We're super excited. And right off the bat, just because I'm looking at you, is this like blonde hair was your first season, red? Like what is this transformation? I like the red hair.
Well, I actually was a redhead for many years.
Okay.
And honestly, the heat and the bleach was killing my hair. Last season, I had so much hair. And after getting my hair done so much, it just became less and less. I'm like, I have to give my hair a break. So I'm going for the red. And now I don't know if I'm ever going to go back to blonde.
It looks great.
I love
it.
The
looks
red.
so good. All right, let's talk about your time on this show, because you are new to Real Housewives of New York City. The last season was your first season. Now the new season's coming out May 4th. How much has changed from season 1, Leah, to season 2, Leah? Or your seasons?
It's interesting because, like, in terms of like how have I changed or how has the season changed? Okay. It's interesting because like I see like a lot of like, she's going to be so full of herself now. Like she got a little bit of a taste of fame. She got a new boob. She got a new nose and she's getting all that. And it's like, I'm the same person. Like I don't, all right. First of all, we're supposed to change. We're supposed to evolve as people as time goes on. You're going to see me not drinking. Sorry. So there's no, I didn't try to destroy Ramona's backyard. I only tried to destroy her this season. No, I'm kidding. But look, it's like I'm sober. I am converting to Judaism. What else has changed? I have a new dog. My daughter's a year older. I started a new brand on top of my other brand. I guess that's changed, but yeah.
Because I think that there's it's happened with Housewives past, not necessarily some New York, some other cities where people have awesome debuts, their rookie seasons, everybody loves them, and then the second season rolls around and everyone turns on them and it's like a disaster. Are you worried? Because I feel like, how did you think your reception was after your first season? Because I feel like universally people loved you.
It was great, of course. Yeah. I had a great first season. I was not expecting to have that kind of welcoming, response. And, what can I do? I mean, I'm not sure. I guess maybe that someone's second season would change because, you do get a taste of fame and you start making more money, or like you're getting so much more attention and this and that. My goal is that I'm going to keep doing this is to stay centered and stay myself. And, you know, never let any of that kind of stuff affect me or my values or who I am, because like that shit is fucked.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
like cool.
Like on the inside, you are you. You're always going to be you. The outside may change. You dyed your hair.
Like my tits may be a little perkier, you know, and also my nose actually, like my mother, it's not like I have a new face. That's the other thing. If someone wants to go get a new face, like God bless, whatever. But like, I was not trying to change myself. I was just trying to upgrade.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a great
something for
way
yourself.
to put it, right? Like upgrading is such a good word to use for that.
Thank you. I mean, I just wanted to upgrade. That's it. It's like, I want to, you know, I'm turning 39. When I'm 40, I want to be in the best shape of my life and look the best I've ever looked in my life. And you know what? Sonia, Ramona, Luann, these women are 57, 64, whatever. They look fucking damn good.
Yeah.
Like they're making me work. I'm like, oh my God, look at these bitches are fucking, you know, they're killing it. Look at them. They are incredible. So I have to keep up with them.
Yeah, you would think it would be the other way around, you know, they're the older women, when in reality it's actually the opposite.
Yes. I'm like, oh my God, look at these ladies. They're amazing. They are.
Yeah, you mentioned a few things that have changed from the first season you were on now to this season. You're not drinking anymore. You're over a year sober, right? How has that been? And even just filming, because I feel like maybe the first season, the nerves kick in. You're drinking on camera. It's good. And now that's no longer the case while you're filming.
Well, I have to say that, you know, the timing was very weird last year because I had started, you know, I didn't drink for 9 years. And then I started drinking before I knew I was going to be on the show. And then I found out I was going to be on the show and I was like, oh shit, I better stop because I know how I am and I get crazy. But it was so fresh and I couldn't stop. Like I didn't want to. I wasn't there yet. I was like, you know, but I was like, all right, I'll just control myself. Yeah, right. I mean, clearly that didn't work. But, you know, and look, when I stopped again this time, were there thoughts in my head that like, oh my God, how am I going to do next season? How am I going to deal with it? Because it is nerve wracking and it's like, it is a lot of work. And, you know, it does make for great TV sometimes to get wasted. So I had that in the back of my head for sure. Not even in the back of my head. It was in the front of my head. I'm not going to lie. But at the end of the day, my health and my life and like the well-being of like my daughter, like comes first. So like if I'm a whack reality TV star, not drunk, then that's it. And maybe it's not for me. I have no idea. The time will tell, obviously. But my life is so much better without alcohol.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. So I have like no regrets on that.
Yeah, health purposes, that makes a lot of sense because you definitely can't be prioritizing giving like viral drunk moments as a high point, right?
Because then
like,
everyone would have something to say.
They're gonna miss me throwing the tiki torches. Yeah. What am I gonna do?
They would say, "Oh, she cares more about getting drunk than taking care of her child."
Yeah.
Exactly. You know, and you know, drinking is just not for me. I'm totally allergic to that shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you know how it affects you.
I absolutely do.
Yeah. So we're going into season 13 and it does feel like things are changing. There's different conversations being had. Ebony is entering the cast. She's, you know, the first Black woman to be on Real Housewives of New York. How has it been for you being a part of a pretty historic New York season?
Thank you for saying that, first of all, because someone like hit me up the other day that had seen the first episode and was like, I just feel like there's something missing. I'm like, really? We have our first Black housewife? You think something's missing now? I think something's been missing for the last 12 years, motherfucker. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah.
I'm honored. First of all, Ebony's awesome. Everyone's going to fucking love her. Well, not everyone will love her, obviously, but you're either going to love her or you're going to hate her. And that's the best kind of fucking person that you can be, you know? She's outspoken. She knows who she is. She knows what she wants. She's unapologetic. She's fucking funny. She's smart and she's hot as hell. I'm like, you know, I feel like I'm proud of us. I'm proud of us as an ensemble group that we did have these hard conversations, you will see. And there were difficult moments. Talking about race is like fucking so hard and uncomfortable. And everyone had their different viewpoints and everyone has their different political beliefs. And, you know, we all got through it. And even if some people didn't want to listen at first, and, you know, I think at the end of the day, we got through it and we're all better people because of it. So I'm just really proud of what we did this season.
Yeah, that's awesome. And just to have that on Real Housewives of New York City, you know, a lot of people are watching. It's the first time you guys are having those conversations on the show. Is super important. It's something new. Definitely.
Yes, absolutely. And I don't know if you guys read that Soul of Bravo article, which I thought was awesome. New York Magazine, like, you know, Bravo is being honest about like not being perfect, and they're being honest about what their priorities are right now. And like, I don't know, I'm just happy to be, you know, working with a network like that.
Yeah, I also love how you hype everybody up. Like, you know, you mentioned the ladies, even though they're a bit older than you, they look awesome. You're hyping up Ebony. You just like are just hyping everybody up. Is there anybody that you don't get along with right now?
That's on the show full time? No. I get along with everyone. I mean, they were like, actually, we like did some press yesterday and a couple of them were like annoying me. Like Luann did some shit, you know, and Ramona, we like did Watch What Happens Live, and like Luann's like talking while we're doing something and Ramona's eating like a wheat thin. I'm like, you guys, like, what are you doing? Like, can you, like, I'm PMSing first of all. Second of all, we're doing Watch What Happens Live. Andy's here. Everyone's trying to do this. And you're having like a meeting. Like, what are you doing? But this is like why they are who they are, you know? So how mad can I be?
Yeah, it really sounds exactly like Ramona. And also it's, you know, they've been doing it for so long, the two of them especially, that it totally just is the way they are. And how would you say, because I know I actually just finished binging all of Real Housewives of New York, season 1 to season 12. I've watched the reunions yesterday from season 12. So I just finished. I'm ready to go for season 13. So that's like the stuff that's fresh in my mind. And I remember you and Ramona at the reunion kind of said like, we're looking forward to having more of a friendship and less of like a mother-daughter relationship. Do we see that happen?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, she's stopped being mommy dearest. Thank God. You know, there were definitely like moments where like she said some really insightful things actually, like regarding like my grandmother passing and the way it was affecting me. And, you know, and we had our moments for sure. But at the end of the day, we're all getting along right now. I mean, I also felt that way when we wrapped last season and then it started airing and it's like a totally different ball game because you're like, oh, she fucking said that shit. You know what I mean? So today I like all of them. I don't know about in a month from now.
You never know what they said about you behind your back while they're filming. Could be something. You never know.
Do you have any idea what or hints of like what the other women say during their interviews or do you have to wait until you watch live and you're like, I can't believe she said that about me?
You have to totally wait. And it's really funny. Like, I don't even know if I'm allowed to like talk about whatever, like behind the scenes stuff. But the other day I was doing one of my interviews and like, I like had to talk shit. I wanted to talk shit about why I was upset with one of them. And they were in the room getting ready for their interview. And I said, can you please have her leave? Because I can't speak freely right now. And I was kind of whispering like, well, she did this. And, you know, our executive producer was like, Leah, like, I'm like, tell her to get out of the chair. I can, you know, you can hear me. She's like, she's not paying attention. I'm like, no. And then she texted her and I'm not gonna say who it was. And then she said back to her, oh, are bad things being said about me right now? And she was like, no, it's nothing.
That's fantastic.
We don't know.
So you don't know. And it's not one of those things where you walk out of the room and you're like, listen, I just talked about you and I said this about you. You don't do that? Nobody does that? I feel like I would feel guilt and I would be like, I have to let them know that I just talked shit about them.
I'd hide it. I wouldn't say it.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like at the end of and also like, you know, we know that like we're doing this and this is like part of it.
Part of the show, yeah.
Like, if you don't sign up for it. Like, we are not going to be all nice to everyone on it. I mean, that's just not how it goes. Like, you have to be honest about the way you feel.
Of course, or else it would be boring. Then there wouldn't be a Real Housewives of New York City. Wouldn't exist.
What is so? I know you said you get along with all the core women, but there's been, the last month there's been some headlines and some rumors about a potential feud, I'm putting in air quotes, between you and Heather Thompson, which kind of seemed like it blew up a little bit, and you addressed it on your Instagram story as well and talked about it. But where did that come from?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess like her, I don't know who most likely her planted a story in Us Weekly, which is why I'll never talk to them again. Saying that I bum rushed her off the show or did whatever, or I was acting exploitative. Like,
acting for the cameras, I believe it said. Yeah.
Cameras.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to stay sane on the camera so people don't know how batshit I really am, So, she's really lucky the cameras were there, to be honest. Sometimes you just don't vibe with people, she's just kind of that chick that's like, you shouldn't do this, and I know everything, and I'm just not with that. That's just not my cup of tea. And it wasn't an easy trip for me. My grandmother was passing away. Maybe I would have been in a little different of mood if it hadn't, but we would just never vibe regardless. Would I have lost my temper? Maybe not. I don't know. But look, she has a strong mind of her own. Like she, if she wanted to stay on or come to other events, she could have, but she didn't want to, I guess. I don't really know.
Yeah.
You know what I love about reality TV and Housewives is that you just said sometimes you don't vibe with people. That's just the way it goes. And that's a very real life thing. But in real life, when you don't vibe with somebody, it's not really spoken about, right? Unless there's a huge blowout fight, obviously, then you talk about it. But on reality TV, you have to make it known when you don't fuck with somebody. It's like, I don't fuck with you, and that's that.
It's straight up. That's what you said. I don't fuck with her. That's it.
Yeah.
I just don't fuck.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly. Because we saw, the trailer looks fantastic. We saw the clip of, you call her Karen and everything, but things blow up. But I love the trailer. The trailer really was a great, just the music at the end with Ramona in her freaking costume, and she's like, what happened to class and elegance? It was so perfectly made that I think we're all super, super excited to watch. And I do want to ask you about Luann, because I know she's in a new relationship for a lot of the season, and it did kind of seem like Sonia was she doesn't shut up about this guy Garth. How did you guys all kind of feel like that?
You know what? I don't think Luann really talked about him that much. I don't even think they were in that serious of a relationship, I think they were more, she describes it on the show, they're, they hang out as friends, but maybe they play kissy or whatever she called it. But he was super cool. They're not together anymore, but I had met him lots of times. He was really nice. But, I think that there's some deep-seated kind of issues between Sonia and Luann regarding men, because Tom and Harry and whoever the other, strange Upper East Side bottom feeding weird ass pass around the circle, and Sonia does explode over it.
Yeah, that's a woman can only take so much. I feel that's one of the things that I feel hasn't been discussed as much, where Sonia makes jokes about it, but it has to be a certain point where that has got to get you a little bit, when everybody kind of runs in the same circle on the Upper East Side, and there's these guys' names come up, and Ramona's like, oh, I went out with him. Sonia's like, oh, I went out with him. It's they're all dating the same guys. You got to take them downtown more.
It's seriously. I've slept with all the guys down here, so now they can have them.
And then you're not going to be mad about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really don't care. I think Sonia's so sensitive and deep, and she's a complicated, complex person, and I think everyone will see that kind of come to a head.
Yeah. So we also saw recently, I want to bring this up briefly because we talked about it on our last episode. You're outspoken. You talk about what's on your mind. And this past week, the whole Demi Lovato frozen yogurt thing blew up.
Big Chill.
Shout out Big Chill. I saw videos online of like lines down the street at the Big Chill, people waiting to get their froyo. But you were pretty you really went out there on your Instagram story and was like, hey, this is how I feel about this. What kind of made you want to speak out about this?
I mean, look, like I have so many opinions like about everything, but the thing is like, I'm not gonna like say every single opinion. And also like, I'm like, when am I gonna put it on my Instagram story? It's like a weird platform to like, but I was just like PMSing and so annoyed about this because first of all, I'm always gonna root for the underdog. Okay. That's basically why I'm converting to Judaism, because it's like the underdog religion. And anytime I see someone like Demi Lovato has 102 million Instagram followers. Did she not understand the kind of danger or like stress she was going to put this small business under by acting as if why don't you bother Pepsi for selling Diet Pepsi or Coke for selling Diet Coke or like just why don't you go bother McDonald's for selling food that actually hurts people? You know, you can eat diet food and eat sugar-free food without having an eating disorder. You can be on a diet without having an eating disorder. It is terrible, the kinds of pressure and the body and beauty standards that we as women have to live with and deal with. And every time I go on Instagram, I fucking get depressed looking at people's bodies and stuff. Yeah. But they're not real anyway, you know? She has to come up with a better way to cope. Without putting other people in harm and in harm's way. And I think she's still kind of doubled down on it all, which I thought was, you know, bad. But, you know, she's probably struggling. Like she's got her, you know, addiction issues and all that. And I hope that, you know, but it was whack. It was just like, really, you're going to tell them to do better and use all this like woke language as if you're standing on some fucking like, you know, pedestal, like telling them what to do. And like, you are the, you know, the most self-righteous, perfect, virtuous person. I can't take any of it. Yeah. It's just too much.
I think a lot of people felt the same way you did, to be honest. I actually was hoping that, because when I first saw it all go down on Demi's story, I was like, oh no, I know how I feel about this, but what is everyone else going to feel about this? Because if everyone's agreeing with Demi Lovato, like, is this an opinion I need to change? Or like, do I need to open up my mind a little bit? But it seemed like everyone kind of had the same opinion, where they were like, we understand that Demi Lovato has these issues and it's very sad that's what she deals with, but really took it out in just the wrong way.
Exactly. And I think if everyone had been on agreeing with her that was the right thing to do, I'd want to move to Mars. Because I wouldn't be able to deal with the human race anymore. It's just like, you know, we are living in that like call out, like culture kind of thing. And sometimes it's necessary. And then sometimes people are using it to their advantage and like taking, like, she obviously was just so angry about whatever she was angry about that day, you know? And decided to take it out on a frozen yogurt shop. I mean, like, why don't you go for Vogue? Like, go for Anna Wintour. Like, I don't know, Calvin Klein. Like, those are the people that probably screwed up my vision of what a, you know, body should look like or beauty should look like. But it's also like, you know, we're also responsible for our own lives and our own thoughts and all of that. So we can't live in everything can't be a safe space. You know?
But the world can't be bubble wrapped.
Exactly. And I don't know, it was just a whole mess.
Yeah. Well, you mentioned that you're converting to Judaism, which is interesting. Why did you choose this?
So, you know, I'd actually wanted to convert maybe when I was like 24 or 25 or maybe like 26 actually. And I think getting sober the first time led me to kind of, you know, like a more spiritual, like whatever, this higher power, this and that. So I was going to like this Hare Krishna temple for a couple of years. And I've always been, even like when I was a teenager and taking like acid and whatever else, I felt very connected. Like, that's why I loved acid, like as a teenager, because I felt like it was just helped me tap into like another realm, you know? So it's kind of a journey that I've been on for a long time. And right before COVID hit, I was with some friends, some of them happen to be Jewish, and I said to them, I think it's time. It's finally time for me to take the steps to convert. Now, will I go through with the conversion? At that time, I wasn't sure, but I was like, I want to go through and learn and go as if I'm going to convert, and then I'll make my decision. COVID hit. Okay, first of all, converting to Judaism is very difficult. If you ever watched The City, you have to like knock 3 times and all that. So imagine during COVID how hard it is, because so much of Judaism and so many faiths is about community, and we were isolated. So I actually just started my actual classes not that long ago. I had been working with a rabbi one-on-one for the last 6 or 7 months, and now I actually just started my classes, which will be the official. Once I'm done with them in 5 months, then I get my mikvah and everything. So
it's very exciting. I'm curious how has your family kind of react to that too? Because your relationship with your parents was a really big focal point of like last season. Your relationship with your mom and her disagreement with your drinking and whatnot. So I got to imagine, one, she's happy about you being sober.
Yes, she's happy about me being sober. At first she was just like, why are you, like, I don't understand like Judaism, like why Judaism? I thought maybe I could see you converting to like Buddhism.
Right.
But I think, at first I think it was like a little bit of, she wasn't thrilled about it. I mean, she's a devout Catholic after all.
So are you Leah McSweeney? Like it's.
I am Irish and Italian.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I went to Catholic school, up until 8th grade, and my daughter's making her confirmation this year and everything. I think my family at first was worried that like I was going to be a different person, or it meant like I couldn't like attend like Christmas stuff with them and things like that. And it's not like that.
Yeah.
It's just not. So.
It's just your own spiritual journey.
Exactly. Thank you. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, and I feel like that inspires other people who, religion I feel like comes down to your parents, right? Like whatever you're born into. I went to Catholic school my whole life. My parents are Catholic. Like I wasn't really given a choice. It was kind of like, you're Catholic. And then I'm not super like religious or like very into religion. So I'm not like looking to convert to something else. I'm kind of just leaving it as is. But I feel like someone who is very into religion, is very spiritual and wants to go on that journey, you kind of like inspire people to be like, all right, well, my parents may be this, but I feel connected to this religion and I want to study that. You can actually pick
your own religion.
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Yeah, you can make your life the way you want it to be. I actually realized that when my daughter was like maybe 4 or 5, I stopped celebrating Christmas and started bringing her to Jamaica to Negril every Christmas. So we would do our own thing, because I don't know, it was just so stressful having to deal with the holidays. And I'm like, okay, I can like, I'm, 30, turning 39. Like I want to make my life like the way I want it to be. Like I'm taking actions to do that, I guess.
Love it.
That's great.
Well, and I hope we see it on the next season of Real Housewives of New York City.
Exactly. We're so excited for the new season. Season 13 of Real Housewives of New York premieres on Bravo May 4th at 9 p.m. Can't wait to tune in. We can't wait to see what goes down. It seems like it's going to be good.
Good. Thanks, guys. Thanks so much for having me. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Leah.
Thank you for coming on.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
All right, everyone, that wraps up today's episode of Chicks in the Office. Hopefully you guys saw a little better side of Fran and I because we didn't lose, so there was no sore losing.
Butterflies and rainbows today.
Yeah, sunshine. And we will be back on Friday going over every single big pop culture topic there is, including the Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson news. We will be diving deep. We love you guys, and I hope you have a great rest of your week.
And Zaxi will be on the podcast on Friday.